Guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna get right into it. So again, Maria Latinax went on a podcast. Okay, they wasted no time asking questions about her ex. So they brought him up, of course, because like the chat was bringing them up, and it was a live podcast. So again, you can't. Oh, can you cut this out? This and that. It's live. People are there. They're asking questions, and they bring it up, and then they went right into like the allegations that Fly has, and it's like, did you know about it? So it got really interesting because it's like we never really get to hear the questions that Maria doesn't want to talk about because she's never like on a live kind of like she is live on TikTok, but this is like, an interview podcast where you got to talk about it. It's a different setting, so it's just interesting hearing her like point of view on the situation because we never really heard her talk about like the allegations. This is kind of her first time like getting interviewed. I would say it was like an interview, and she finally brings up the fact of like how she feels and her sense on the allegations with Fly. And if y'all don't know, Fly was like, I would say allegedly like accused of being with an underage, I mean, the people on the podcast don't know too much about the situation, so it's kind of like the same if you guys don't know. But yeah, he was accused of being with a minor, I believe, at one point. I'm not actually too familiar on like the whole allegations, just because they try and keep it so under wrap. They don't talk about it a lot, and it's not really too much on the internet, I don't think. If you guys know, you can put it in the comments, but that's pretty much what it is on that. So this is her talking about it. I love that she did this podcast, honestly. It, like, brought up a lot of tea, like, right after her ex, too. Like, just the whole breakup. So it was interesting.
Yeah. We got all these questions from the fan. I'm going to get right into them.
Go ahead.
All right, it says right here, ask about, I'm just going to ask about a relationship with her ex, Flyboi. They are now broken up. Flyboi is another TikToker. There you go again.
I keep hearing this. I keep seeing it in the comments too.
Yeah.
Is
it in the comments? Yeah.
No, not here, but I've seen it in previous comments.
So what was the ordeal on that? I know a little bit about it, so I'm a kind of break it in. You used to be with him. He had some allegations of being with an underage girl. Did you know about those allegations?
Not when I first met him. I never
knew.
I thought it was just people just talking shit because people are just
internet
mad or whatever.
Now, let me ask you this. I don't know anything. I didn't research him. I don't know if you still follow him. Did he ever get convicted of those charges, or are they still allegations? Or
honestly, I don't really want to comment on that, but I just...
With you, you're not with him, it's a dead issue.
Yeah, it's a dead issue because, like, I'm not with him. Like, that's not my problem no more. Like, I judge off of people off their character. I don't look at, like I know... I didn't know none of that.
Check.
I didn't look up his name. I didn't do none of that. I don't really want to speak bad on him because, that's like we have a mutual respect right now. And I just don't want to create bad blood and,
Then it says in here.
How long were you with him?
Like a year and a half.
Oh, so that's not really a big deal. They shouldn't pawn off. They shouldn't pawn off what he did on you. At least I don't think so. Not if you willingly didn't know, because I did see a lot of bad comments about you.
Oh, yeah.
People were talking mad shit, saying she with this, she with that guy this, that guy that. But at the end of the day, those were that man's actions, right?
Yeah, and like honestly, like I said, I judge off character. I met him I'm a very good judge of character too. So I don't know. People get falsely accused of things all the time. Like that's just how I see it. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to.
Now, did you find out about his allegations before or after you left him?
Before. Yeah.
Is that why you separated with him?
No, I had nothing to do. Like, you feel me? No, we were just like toxic. I actually like loved him, cared about him and everything. So.
Do you think that those allegations played a part in anything to do with you and him?
For a good majority, I did kind of feel kind of weird. Like, I was like, damn, like, that's what I'm known for now. Like, you feel me? Like, type shit. But, yeah. It did kind of, like...
So it was fucking up your character.
I guess it did a little bit. But, yeah, I guess you could say a little bit.
And it says, did you really want to square up with Eileen?
That was so funny and so random, but we're gonna do that in a different video, the fact that she talks about Eileen, so we're gonna skip over that and go back to like just strictly focusing on the allegations in this video, because it gets crazy, because like, it is a sensitive subject, like, apparently people were affected, right? Like, so they're just trying to see out her character because they don't know her. It's like, okay, like, how do you feel about those allegations? Like, trying to get to know her and what she feels on it. And, you know, it's not an easy subject to talk about.
I really don't care.
I guarantee you that still haunts you, though, his allegations, because I see him all through the shit right now, and it's like,
I mean, yeah, it's a serious thing, of course, but, like, I don't want to downplay it, but it's like, I never seen that about, like, him. Like, I never, like, I don't know. That's not who I met.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I fell in love with him and all that. So it's like, you feel me? Like,
you don't agree with those things.
I don't agree with none of that. No, I don't support none of that. No, for sure not. It's just, I fell in love. Like, and you feel me? When you're in love, it's just like, I don't know.
No, I feel you.
It's just, I don't know.
Hard
do you feel free now that that's off your chest?
Yeah.
And moved on from that? Or
I'm definitely moved on from that. Yeah, we both have. Like, you feel me? So we're both in, like, a good place. Like, you know, we're living our lives.
That guy, your ex, he was from where? From out here?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
He's from what? Southern Cali?
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. What a dirt.
The IE.
Damn.
Yeah. And then, and what are TikTok battles? Someone was.
Yeah, you guys, that was basically it on them addressing Fly. He came up like a little bit here and there during the interview. Mostly that was like the main thing, is like people kept bringing up like the allegations, like in the chat, like, oh, how is she with him if he has these allegations and stuff. So I guess like a lot of people kind of know her for that, just because, you know, her name's attached to Flyboi, and Flyboi, like, you know, those are more serious allegations, not no just like, oh, toxic relationship, this and that, blah, whatever. And then also the fact that they are toxic, and she's been known to say like, yeah, it was toxic, but I kind of like a little bit of toxic and all this stuff. So it was interesting to hear what she had to say, like, about how she feels about the allegations and everything, since she never really talks about it. So I'm gonna definitely cover each section kind of on this podcast, because obviously they talked about a lot. They even talked about like Shoddy Bay or whatever, like that little TikToker. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future ones, because we're definitely gonna dissect this. It was a lot, you guys, like 2 hours worth of talking. So I'm honestly just gonna go over the important parts. Obviously the allegations was an important part, like that was crazy. So yeah, get ready for this breakdown, because it's a lot. Yep, the obsession continues, because it's just so entertaining. Like, now she has this new guy, like, she's sitting with this new guy on the podcast. Like, she just met him, he's in LA. Like, it moves quick. It moves quick. I wonder if Fly felt some type of way about that. After she did the whole podcast, Fly and her were back on live, like, later that night together. I screen recorded it. I was watching like a movie, so I just saw that they were on live and I was screen recorded, so I'm gonna like listen to it later to see if there's any tea in there. But maybe he doesn't even know that she went on this podcast. Like, do you guys think like he would know? Because like he is saying that he's not like keeping up with her or anything like that, like he's over the situation. So maybe he doesn't even know yet that she went on and like talked about his allegations. Like, that's crazy. Like, that'd be crazy. I mean, she's trying to keep it respectful, because you can only do so much and say so much, but she was really trying not to address it. Obviously she didn't want to. Obviously she's not the one that brought it up, so like you can't say like nothing. But she did say like, you know, enough. Like, she said a lot. Like, she's like, yeah, I'm kind of associated with that, like, you know, kind of dragging my name and all this stuff. So she wasn't like, oh, I'm not going to speak on that, period, like, and like, let's move on. She did, like, you know, because she's a nice person. Like, she's nice, doesn't want to be rude. So yeah, anyway, you already know. Like, comment, subscribe, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one when we go over these.